Welcome to Acrylic Arts Academy. Today we're creating a beautiful forest canopy landscape by painting from a unique perspective, looking up into the trees instead of across the forest. This simple change in viewpoint creates a dramatic finished painting while helping us practice some incredibly useful landscape skills like perspective, layering, foliage textures, and natural color variation. Take a moment now to gather your painting supplies and get comfortable. Whenever you're ready, let's begin. We'll start by applying Cobalt Blue, Cerulean Blue, Light Blue, and Titanium White directly onto the canvas. Using a slightly damp flat brush, begin blending the colors together with smooth horizontal strokes. Work from the top, bottom, and center until the colors transition softly into one another. Don't worry about making the sky perfectly even. Subtle variations often make outdoor scenes feel much more natural. As you're blending, notice how the light areas will eventually become the openings where the sky peeks through the trees. Already, we're beginning to establish the overall composition. Now let's begin painting the tree trunks. Mix burnt umber and burnt sienna together and load the mixture onto a filbert brush. Starting from the outer edges of the canvas, paint thick tree trunks extending inward toward the center. Instead of perfectly straight lines, allow the trunks to curve gently. Trees naturally lean and twist over time. That slight variation immediately makes them feel more believable. Now add a touch of black to your trunk mixture. As you continue adding trunks around the canvas, imagine you're standing on the forest floor looking upward. That perspective is what creates the dramatic canopy effect. You don't need dozens of trees. A handful of well-placed trunks often creates a stronger composition than filling every space. If you've been enjoying these complete beginner landscapes, our free landscape painting challenge is a wonderful next step. It guides you through several complete landscape paintings step by step, helping you build confidence while practicing these same foundational techniques. For now, let's continue building our forest. Switch to a round brush and begin adding thinner trunks between the larger ones. These smaller trees help create depth and make the forest feel much denser. Notice that some trunks disappear behind others. Overlapping shapes are one of the easiest ways to create the illusion of space. Now add a touch of black to your trunk mixture. Using this darker color, paint a few partial tree trunks around the lower portion of the canvas. These darker foreground trees help frame the composition and naturally pull the viewer's eye upward. Next, we'll create the foliage. Take a small piece of sponge and load it with Viridian and light green without completely mixing the colors. Using gentle tapping motions, begin stamping foliage around the branches. Try not to press too hard. Instead, let the sponge create irregular textures naturally. Rotate the sponge frequently so the leaf patterns remain varied. Allow some areas to stay darker while others become brighter. Those color changes help suggest sunlight filtering through the leaves. As you build the foliage, resist the temptation to cover every opening in the sky. Those little windows of blue are what help sell the canopy perspective. One of the reasons this scene feels believable isn't because we're painting every individual leaf. It's because we're creating layers. Dark foliage, bright foliage, open sky, overlapping trunks. Those layers work together to create depth. If landscape depth has ever felt confusing, we actually have a free landscape depth challenge that focuses specifically on concepts like layering, atmospheric perspective, and helping landscapes feel more three-dimensional. Now let's continue building additional layers of foliage. Work gradually. Step back every now and then and look at the overall balance rather than focusing on one small section. Adding foliage slowly usually creates a much more natural result than trying to finish it all at once. As the canopy develops, you'll begin noticing that the painting almost creates its own frame around the sky. That's one of the reasons this perspective is so enjoyable. It naturally guides the viewer's eye toward the center. Now let's finish the tree trunks. Using a thin, small, flat brush loaded with burnt sienna, begin adding highlights to the sides of the trunks and larger branches. These highlights don't need to cover the entire trunk. A few carefully placed strokes are often enough to suggest light catching the bark. This small step adds a surprising amount of dimension and helps separate the trees from one another. Take a moment to look over your painting. You may decide to add another cluster of leaves, soften one section of foliage, or brighten a highlight. Those little finishing touches often help bring the entire painting together. And if you've discovered that you're really enjoying landscape painting, that's exactly what our complete landscape painting course was designed for. Inside the course, we continue building these same skills through a structured learning path, covering composition, trees, mountains, water, atmosphere, depth, and complete start-to-finish landscape projects designed specifically for beginners. If you're ready to continue growing as a landscape painter, you'll find a link to the course below this video. And there you have it, your finished forest canopy painting. This is a wonderful example of how changing perspective can create an entirely different kind of landscape while still relying on simple techniques. If you enjoyed painting with us today, we'd love to hear how your painting turned out. Leave us a comment below and let us know your favorite part of the process. We also want to say a heartfelt thank you to our Acrylic Arts Academy supporter members. Your support helps us keep these tutorials free and accessible for everyone. Thank you so much for painting with us today. We'll see you in the next tutorial.